And also, the original generation of animators to train the new generation of animators. I know Disney is doing that with some of their animators, but a bunch of their original animators died. And it's not like they're doing a good job with the next generation. So other animators, so other next generation animators is how to do good animation and storytelling. The idea left over greatest animators from the previous generation, since a bunch of them from Disney are already doing that and already died of age. And also a bunch of the modern best animators today. For the next generation of animators who will be good in the future. And the whole point of any country is for everyone to come together to do something better. Now imagine that with the whole world. So me leaving some clips in there to show you how good an actual country is too. And not for how big its place in the world is, but for what it originally stood for. And it being really hard during the boycott, so me also leaving some videos there to show how hard it is, and also to help you deal with that too. And it's good you just getting Batman, Superman, Brian Hopeful, or you already having a bunch of other dark and edgy superheroes, while it being good and then making Batman Superman even more original. And if anything, you should focus on Batman Superman being Brian Hopeful, because it actually being more original than the dark and edgy superheroes now. We're not living in a dream world, you're living in a nightmare world. You're making real life worse than it actually is out to be. And because they're not above the law is why they don't kill. And because if they're not interfering with the world, it's how the world does it on its own, so it's staying like that. Thus, Superman did recount his American citizenship so he can help the whole world instead. And the Justice League is an international and multiversal superhero team. So it's good for people who aren't from America like me, and there are other parts of the world than America, you know. And superheroes may not be real, but what they represent is, and that's more than real enough for fans like me. Plus, them being blind hopeful helps get you out of the funk that you're in, while it wouldn't do that if it was dark and serious and dark and edgy for the sake of being dark and edgy, now would it? I mean, it is better than just not doing dark and edginess right. Alan Moore even did dark and edginess so you can find hope up in the darkest moments. It's good superheroes just being blind hopeful, and frankly the fans should be more grateful for it, and also the civilians in the stories. Because frankly we wish as living superheroes to help us in real life. And besides, they would have to deal with real life laws, but because of them doing it in the superhero way, they would still be able to do a better job than anything in real life. Thus, for the comic books, it could happen, not it could never happen.
We missed the hoedown.
Ro, you're back. Your powers.
Restored, thanks to Forge.
Make them mind your weather, sister.
And them weather your mind.
Join a band so I could talk about my feelings. I joined it so I could hit my feelings with sticks. With that watch. Vulture! Knock yourself out.
Why are you saying it like that?
Oh, that's funny to you?
Of course not. No. So is that a costume?
Unfortunately for both of us, this is skin.
Because of you, I lost my job, my life, my face. My family won't even look at me.
I'm Spider-Man. No one can take that away from me.
Unbelievable.
Come back to your nemesis.
Don't escape. He's barely a villain of the week.
What'd you call me? How'd you doing, man?
I'm about to be so much more than a villain of the week.
I'm sorry I called you that, okay? You're a great villain.
Well, not yet, I'm not.
Spider. We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are. We are.
It's mine.
And tell him we love him.
You got it. on the right, Victor. Plane. And I'm gonna make that happen right here at the Daily Planet.
We will face it together.
Help! Help!
I can't.
You definitely can. What? She's a monster.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Listen to me, sir. Harvey Dent was twisted by ambition. He lost sight of his own humanity. That isn't you. You're still inside there, Master Bruce. I see it more and more, all the time. You've even made friends. In your own way.
Because we all know you're a naive pawn, puppet, if you will, of the most diabolical political genius Springfield has ever known. Archibald T. Barlow! You don't have the intelligence to rig an election by yourself, do you? You were just Barlow's lackey. You were Ronnie to his Nancy. Sonny to his Cher. Ringo to his rest of the Beatles.
Enough! Lies, lies, lies! I did it! I did it all! There. Is that what you want, you smarmy little...
We want the truth.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. No truth handler, you. Bah! I deride your truth-handling abilities.
Will you get to the point?
Yes, only I could have executed such a masterpiece of electoral fraud. And I have the records to prove it. Here, just look at these. Each one a work of Machiavellian art.
But why?
Because you need me, Springfield. Your guilty conscience may force you to vote Democratic, but deep down inside, you secretly long for a cold-hearted Republican to lower taxes, brutalize criminals, and rule you like a king. That's why I did this, to protect you from yourselves. Now, if you don't mind, I have a city to run.
Bailiffs, place the mayor under arrest.
What? Oh, yes, all that stuff I did.
The king isn't real, which means Mad Mod is just as fake as everything else in here. Time for a reality check.
Just a tick. I've lost Robin.
Minor technical hitch, my duckies. Hey, no mind, I'll have it fixed in a... Hello, Governor.
School's out, Mod, and you're looking at about 20 years of detention.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely the real deal.
School always seems smaller after you graduate, doesn't it?
He said those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. We have failed to learn from the history Mad Mod is attempting to rewrite. Your democracy is not merely about voting. It is about compromise. Out of many different people, you make one country. Out of many flawed ideas, you create one that works.
We don't need 4 different plans.
We just need one.
Hello, Governor.
Just like old times, huh? What took you guys so long?
We just needed a little time to brush up on our history. Okay, really not something I needed to see.
Your funeral was lovely. It was on all the networks. I used to have the DVD. I'm glad you enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, I did. But I've had 30,000 years to reconsider.
It took you that long to figure out that you're a power-mad despot?
It took me that long to figure out that my lust for power and control was meaningless.
What? What is it? You've got a time machine!
I spent several decades working on it. Then I lost interest.
Why didn't you finish it?
No attention span, I suppose. No point either.
There is a point. Don't you see? You could go back and stop yourself from destroying the world.
No, I couldn't. This design doesn't allow me to travel back to any time where I already exist.
Yeah, but I'm already dead.
You have to stop me, by any means necessary.
I promise.
4 days from your arrival, my younger self will steal a piece of dwarf star matter from a scientist named Ray Palmer. If you prevent that theft, I'll never be able to build my weapon.
Ray Palmer. Got it. What happens to you?
Redemption if I'm lucky. Don't worry about me. Return to your friends. Do what you do best. What you were born to do. Save the world.
You're alive!
Are you okay?
Believe it.
I'm fine. Very glad to be home. Flash?
Something in my eyes.
Yeah, tears. It's okay, man. We all feel the same way.
Superman, how can you be...
Alive? Toy Man sent me to the future. Then Vandal Savage and I fought some giant cockroaches. It's complicated.
I love the beard. Keeping it?
Not a chance.
You were greatly missed, my friend, by all of us.
Don't let him fool you. Your death hit him as hard as it did any of us.
Really?
No. I never believed you were dead in the first place.
I guess that's sort of a compliment.
Guess you'll want to get cleaned up and find a new set of clothes.
Not yet. We've got a job to do. Come on, I'll explain on the way.
But I'm glad you came. I wanted to thank you. I believe Samad and I owe our visas to you.
Oh, it was Secretary General Troya.
Who only knew about us because of you, correct? Please, come in. Has a new job on a fishing boat. This child of the desert has never fished a day in his life, but he seems to love it.
I'll tell you what I think. I think he thinks I'm an idiot! The only reason he's offering us this is because he knows he's gonna lose the trial and have to pay us $250,000.
Ooh, I feel faint.
$500,000! I spit on his $500,000!
Release the hounds.
Sir, you should try to project a friendlier demeanor.
Release the hounds. Please!
Seriously, sir, it would really be wise not to mention the hounds.
Oh, that's like telling Three-Finger Brown he can't play for the Brooklyn Tip-Tops.
We survived a depression, won a few wars, and put a man on the moon. In fact, the only mistake our generation made was creating that generation. If we want to set these bumblers straight, it's gonna take all the crankiness we can muster. So put down those pills, pop in your eyeballs, and upside down them smiles.
Big phony! This is the real Homer Simpson, a beer-drinking meanie. And he gambles like crazy.
I'll make you good!
Ah!
That is completely taken out of context! You little...
Our children aren't safe with that monster.
Yeah, keep away from him, Millhouse.
You too, Ralphie. You're out of that daycare center.
My polite indignation knows no bounds.
No! No one is taking my kids from me! Run, children, run!
Come back here with my youngin'.
Don't critique my technique. I'm no geek. I make the principal nervous. My friends can confirm this. I'll bust your spit wide in your epidermis.
Oh, no, he didn't.
You can trace my remorse to its supersized source. A hungry hypocrite named Homer, of course. My old man's pathetic. Damn, is his head thick. The gas from his ass is carcinogenic. Every day I pray his DNA ain't genetic.
Stop it! Stop it! How dare you talk about Ned Flanders like that? He's a wonderful, kind, caring man. Maybe even more so than me. There have been times when I lost patience with him, even lashed out at him. But this man has turned every cheek on his body. If everyone here were like Ned Flanders, there'd be no need for heaven. We'd already be there.
Well, I think we all owe Ned a heartfelt apology. We were wrong to doubt him.
Hey, that guy's right.
That was a very nice thing you did, homie.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Homer. You really are a true friend.
Right back at you, buddy. Oh. Now, how about that game as a pitch and putt?
Just try and stop me.
You can't fire me just because I'm married. I'm going to sue the pants off you.
You don't have to sue me to get my pants off.
He left his briefcase. Hey, it's full of shredded newspapers.
Well, I guess that's it. People like us can't afford justice. Come on, homie. Let's go before he fires you, too.
No. Mr. Burns, I'm not leaving until you say you're sorry for what you did to my wife.
You love her too.
Damn right.
Homer, I want you to show this woman the time of her life.
Gotcha. Marge, we're getting some drive-through, then we're doing it twice.
No. I've got something even more special in mind.
By anyone. Not unusual. It happens every day. No matter what you say, you find it happen.
Homer, why are we down here?
Oh, jeez. I told you, Bernie, to guard the bee.
But why?
Oh, you guys are pathetic. No wonder Smithers made me head bee guy.
It's getting away.
Oh, we did bad.
Woohoo! I'm a college man. I won't need my high school diploma anymore. I am too smart. I am too smart. I am too smart. I am too smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-R-T.
I guess you'll be happy being nice and safe in jail.
Oh, yes, please. Take me there now. You're all doomed. Doomed. Ow! Budgie warned all of them, but did they listen to Dr. Budgie?
All right, that's it. I'm coming in there. Oh, for crying out. Maybe if I turn sideways. Lou, get the bar butter. This is what happens when you buy European prison cells.
No one told the dogs that.
What?
You fools have surrendered your position as alpha dogs. Until you reassert human dominance, it is you who will be calling these savage canines master. Who am I?
I'm sorry, Principal Brown, but you look like such a jerk that even a granola-crunching pacifist like me had to do something about it.
Fair enough.
Stop! His eyes are touching each other! Please, let him go!
Enough.
Oh, thanks, man. I owe you one.
You owe me more than that if you want my protection, Davy.
What's a Davy?
Detention slang for dumb baby.
Oh, I see. Who protect us from?
He means who are you going to protect us from?
Me.
What the what? I thought you said this led to the roof!
Does, it just won't open.
What the what? What? What do you mean it won't open?
I mean there's no way to get out, you mass orc!
What does that mean?
Detention slang for massive dork.
Oh yeah? Well, you're a Sergeant Thurk with a far stash!
What?
A soap-dodging thunder jerk with a fart mustache.
Yeah? Well, you're a splurging nerf with a trifle and his crane flip and your friend is just a plastic rider! You double-crossing nerf.
It's not like we found it out from the west like you.
This is a huge comet headed towards Earth. And the reason we know that there is a comet is because we saw it. We saw it with our own eyes. Using hurling its way towards planet Earth is not a good thing. What happened to us? I think this whole administration has completely lost their mind, and I think we're all gonna die! I just want to go home.
I know a thing or two about extinction. And let me tell you, and you'd kind of think this would be obvious, going extinct is a bad thing. And driving yourselves extinct? In 70 million years, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. At least we had an asteroid. What's your excuse? This is humanity's big chance. So here's my wild idea. Don't choose extinction. Save your species before it's too late. It's time for you humans to stop making excuses and start making changes.
Bet. Red beans and rice, or red beans on rice?
Winner gets $3,000.
Sorry, guys. Maybe another time.
Homer Simpson don't want to screw around. That's like Aquaman moving the Phoenix.
So I took the liberty of making my own.
Excellent. Simpson, I'm giving you a raise.
More money? But that's more than I make now.
You've done so well, Simpson. I'm giving you your own trapdoor button.
Oh, thank you. No means no. I looked it up in the dictionary.
No. No. You've never said no.
Wait. There's so much more you can do when you don't think about sex. That's why nuns are so successful.
It's a miracle. Well, I guess I really was traumatized. And now I'm glad everything's all right.
Everyone down below the belt! Move! Don't leave anything up here! We will not be back!
There, homie.
Pizza. What pizza? And you.
That's my man.
Hey, clown! We've heard you stand up. Now how about some shut up?
Everybody's a comedian.
Except you. Check it out. 2 train wrecks connected by a strip of leather. I don't want to say it's ugly, but Peter called and said we should kill this one. Oh, whoa! Even the Koreans wouldn't touch this dog. We have a winner! Looks like you ate a Rastafarian and he's coming back up on you.
Now, look in talent.
You talk like my ass plays harmonica. This is terrible. I've seen better stitching on a baseball glove.
I'm lonely, Mo. No one dares to be my friend for fear I'll say something nasty.
He's the meanest man in town.
Nasty.
Uncouth!
We hate you!
So does Stu. Edit that so it rhymes with something.
He's a...
Don't become the mean judge.
Mr. Cowell, would you like some band candy?
Security.
I didn't rip out his voice box, but I did stretch out his t-shirt. Then they said I ain't allowed back in California no more, and I can no longer make judgments about nothing. There is one bright side. I'm also forbidden from ever watching Fox.
You can't even show it in the bar?
That's right, and business has never been better.
Anything your heart
desires will come to you.
If your heart is in your dream,
No request is too extreme. When you be as dreamers do.
The sweet one through the darkness like
Like a bolt out of the blue.
Fate steps in and sees you through. When you are
Anything your heart desires will come
to you. If your heart is in your dream,
No request is too extreme. When you be as dreamers do.
the sweet one through the darkness like
Like a bolt out of the blue.
Fate steps in and sees you through. When
Three little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing a crocodile. You can't catch me. Along comes a crocodile, silent as can be, and snapped one of the monkeys out of the tree.
Solomon Grundy, born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took kill on Thursday, grew with on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. That was the end of Solomon Grundy. Solomon Grundy, born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took kill on Thursday, grew with on Friday,
Grundy.
Lurks in the shadows, hides in the park. Simon, Simon, Simon Dark. If you're good, he'll stay away. If you're bad, he'll make you pay. Lurks in the shadows, hides in the park. Simon, Simon, Simon Dark.
Three little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing a crocodile. You can't catch me. Along comes a crocodile, silent as can be, and snapped one of the monkeys out of the tree.
I've got my axe and I've got my mace and I love my wife with the ugly face. I'm a Viking through and through.
Solomon Grundy, born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, grew up on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. That was the end of Solomon Grundy. Solomon Grundy, born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, grew up on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. That was the end of Solomon Grundy.
Lurks in the shadows, hides in the park. Simon, Simon, Simon Dark. If you're good, he'll stay away. If you're bad, he'll make you pay. Lurks in the shadows, hides in the park. Simon, Simon, Simon Dark.
I've got my axe and I've got my mace and I love my wife with the ugly face. I'm a Viking through and through.
Well, I've got my axe and I've got my mace and I love my wife with the ugly face. I'm a Viking through and through. Got my club and I've got my bludgeon and 16 berserkers locked in my dungeon. I'm a Viking through and through.
Well, I've got my club and I've got my rope and I smell like a yak cause I don't use soap. I'm a Viking through and through.
I've got my meat and I've got my lug and a great big heart filled with fish legs love. I'm a dragon rider through and through.
I've got my meat and I've got my lug and a great big heart filled with fish legs.
Well, I've got my axe and I've got my mace and I love my wife with the ugly face. I'm a Viking through and through. Got my club and I've got my bludgeon and 16 berserkers locked in my dungeon. I'm a Viking through and through.
Well, I've got my club and I've got my rope and I smell like a yak cause I don't use soap. I'm a Viking through and through.
Got my meat and I've got my lug and a great big heart filled with fish legs love. I'm a dragon rider through and through.
I've got my meat and I've got my lug and a great big heart filled with fish legs.
I've got my axe and I've got my mace and I love my wife with the ugly face. I'm a Viking through and through. I've got my axe and I've got my mace and I love my wife with the ugly face. I'm a Viking through and through.
you go. You go. And I hope your return won't take too long. Are you lost? Can you see? I've been waiting for you. Are you even looking for me? You can always come back to me. I'll be here for you if you only believe. You can always come back to me. Are you brave enough? Turn around and come back to my love. Come back. Come back.
I'm a queen in my own land, but I'm reviled on this foreign sand.
You are a queen in your own land, but you're reviled on this foreign sand. Once you would have given me a fright, but now I see that you must be free.
Now I see I must be free.
That's all, folks.